Big drops today. Big drops today. First of all, start with Aurelion Soul.
Heavens diminish without my
Man's the
attention.
Cosmos. Invoke. Okay, so new keyword is invoke. Pick a celestial card from among 3 to create in hand. Okay, so all right. Invoke a celestial card that costs 7 or more. Round start. Create a random celestial card in hand. Round end. Your allies have 20 total power. Oh wow! So you just gotta have 10 power on board. Wow. Okay.
Favorite
Disinvoke.
star.
Disinvoke.
I created it.
Mm-hmm.
This will
What is
be
that? Scourge? Okay. I mean, they'll try to show the card. That is ridiculous. So that's an instant 10-10 right there. New keyword Fury. When I kill a unit, grant me +1/+1. Okay. Interesting. And an ally with Fury kills an enemy for the first time each round. Create a random dragon? Whoa. Okay, so his name for Fury stuff. So dragon's a new class. So Celestial and Dragon's a new class then. Okay.
pure starfire.
Wow. Okay, what? Hold up. Summon Celestials to dominate. The Scourge, when I'm summoned, grants me +1 for each celestial card you play at this game. Attack, give all ally +2/+2 and overwhelm this round. Oh god. This is like a powerhouse. Like the end of this, like the end of this expansion is gonna be like just crazy powerhouse.
The constellations bow to me.
Okay. Create a random celestial in your hand. The celestial card. Your celestial card's code 0? This seems a little much. I'm just saying. This seems a little bit much.
Anyone for some
Wait. Why is that 15? Why is that 15? Disguise Descend, deal 15 damage, deal 15 to all enemies, cost 2 less for each dragon or celestial ally you have. What is this? This is ridiculous. Oh my god. This is kind of much there.
All planets break.
What is this?
Die, Runeterra.
This is kind of insane. Okay, okay, so this is Fury.
Heavens diminish
Nope.
without my attention.
Stop.
Your favorite.
Stop. Okay, first let's go down. Okay, we got Invoke here. So the first keyword was Invoke. Let's see what Invoke. Describe. Okay. Mountain Scribe, got a celestial card. Less. Discard a card, Invoke. Celestial card costs 3 or less. Nightfall Invoke. Slayer Priestess. Daybreak costs 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna look at them all in a second. Behold the Infinite. Invoke. Okay. Invoke. Pick a celestial card from among 3 to create in hand. Okay. Mountain Squire, your celestial cards cost 1 less. Allegiance Invoke. Okay. So this is the Allegiance card for Targon. Alright. Space Etcher. Play, discard a card to invoke a celestial card that costs 3 or less. Alright. I have to see all the celestial cards later and see what they do. The Nari Priestess. Nightfall Invoke. Okay. It's not really that big of a deal. Slayer Priestess. Okay, so it's like just the opposite, the other way around. Daybreak invokes as a card that costs 4, 5, or 6. Whoa. Okay, I gotta see what these numbers are. Like, what does this actually mean? What's the number? Like, the numbers gotta mean something. Moon Dreamer, play, invoke. Okay. And behold the infinite, invoke. Okay. Let's see, behold. It says just a burst invoke then. Interesting. And the other thing was Shuri, right? That's what everything so showed. Start from beginning. Start from beginning. A unit kills Grammy +1/+1. Herald Dragon. Dragon allies cost 1 less. White Flame Protector. Fury 4/4. Okay, so it's kind of like the Sea Serpent. There's a 4-drop 4/4, and it just has Fury. So okay. What is this? Fuse Firebrand. Okay, so it's got Spell Shield and it's got Fury. Interesting. There's a dragon. So dragon's the big thing then. Okay, this one is a dragon with Challenger and Fury. This one actually might be one of the good ones, really, really good ones, because you can pull something to you, hit like a 1-drop, then you just buff up. This is kind of cool. Dragon's Clutch. Draw 2 different dragons or grant dragon allies +1/+1. Okay, that's interesting. 2 different dragons. I mean, you can use it to like draw Aurelion Soul. That's actually pretty interesting. All right, cool. That's it. All right, let's go up. So Aurelion Soul. Let's see what Aurelion Soul has. This is the Aurelion Soul cards. All right, so we got Aurelion Soul, Celestial, Invoke, create a Celestial. No. Invoke a Celestial card that costs 7 or more. Round start. Create a random Celestial card in hand. Level up. Round ends. Your allies have 20 total power. So that's just insane. And then when he comes out, he becomes Invoke. Well, play a Celestial card that costs 7 or more. Round start. Create a random Celestial card in your hand. Your Celestials cost 0. That is insane. That is an insane thing to have. I'm just saying. That is insane. Okay, we got this dragon one here, the Infinite Mind Splitter. Play, pick 2 enemy minions, round start, stun them. Okay, so it's kind of like a stronger Yasuo then. I mean, not Yasuo, Yone. Yeah, he's a much stronger Yone, but it's because it's only at the round start though, so we can't just play it and it activates. Actually, no, it's a stronger Minotaur. Yeah, because Minotaur does the same thing, but it does it to the weakest one. This one you have to pick two enemies, and then this only stuns the 2 enemies that you picked. So that's pretty interesting. Involucr's Vox? What is this? When an ally with Fury kills an enemy the first time each round, create a random dragon in hand. Okay. Star Shaper, invoke a celestial card that costs 7 or more, then heal an ally or Nexus 5. And it's a burst. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about that one. Because you get a Celestial card that goes 7. I gotta see what the Celestials do. The Celestials will tell me how crazy all this stuff is. But Aurelion Soul's The Skies Descend. This is ridiculous. This card here. It costs 15. Which I understand that 15 is insane, so it's not gonna actually just play off. You had to have Aurelion Soul on board, but still. You need to play Aurelion Soul. This goes on to 13, so you just have to have a full mana board to actually activate this. But if you can buff that ability with like Gangplank Ship, that's an instant 30. Instant 30. I mean, if you get to that point where you have a Aurelion Soul and a Gangplank Ship, you should pretty much just lost anyway. But still. Great. Close to that to Dragon or Celestial Summon. Shovel Aurelion Soul in your hand. Messenger's Sigil. Shuffle 5 the messengers into your deck. What's the messenger? I don't know what the messengers are. So that's really not that very pronounced of what it actually will be. So we'll see how that lines up. Yeah, I gotta see what the messenger is. Alright, here we go. Here is Celestial cards. Let's start from the beginning. Celestials. Moon Silver. Use the cards. Oh, wait. Hold up. Alright, so Moon Silver, reduce the cost of a card in hand by 1. It's a 0 burst spell, so it's just kind of ridiculous. And it's a Celestial, so I guess I mean, because it's Moon Silver, it kind of seems like it should be like a Lunari thing, just because like how the thing's shaped up. It's a Lunari symbol, so I just feel like this should be just a Lunari card. Reduce the cost of a card in your hand by 1, because this works with Lunari since it is a 0 cost burst. It just makes sense. But anyway, it's fine. It's not really a big deal. Celestial. Okay, Celestial here is the serpent. It's a 0 cost 2/1 challenger. Okay, cost 0. The Equinox, silence a follower. It's a 1 cost, but it's a slow though, and you can silence a follower, so that's not actually that good. Okay. Celestial is a 1-drop. It actually costs something. It's a 1-drop. It's a 4/1 overwhelm the charger. Okay, but at least you can ping this off and get rid of it really quickly. It's not really that big of a deal. Moon's Glow. Grant an ally +0/+2 and spell shield. See, this seems like this should be a Lunari card. Like just how it is and how it's shaped. But this just seems like it should be a Lunari card. I don't think this should be a Celestial. It should be kind of like a Lunari generates this or something. Unless the Lunari one that create, I think it's like Lunari Invoker. No, yeah, Lunari Priestess. If the Lunari Priestess creates this, then it actually makes more sense. Okay, this is the Messenger. When I'm summoning, draw a card. Okay, so that the Messenger Stone creates 4 of these then. So the Messenger when I'm summoning, draw a card. So it's a 2-drop cantrip then. Okay, fine. Celestial Strike, stun 2 enemies. Okay. For some reason, I feel like this look, the look of it, it feels like it should be a Lunari card again. It's fine. The Trickster is a 3-drop, 3/3 elusive. I mean, that's just good stats. It's got elusive, so it's just yeah, it's more elusive stuff. So this is actually pretty nice. Okay. Celestial, the Traveler, play, invoke. Wait a second. So if you invoke and get this, then you can invoke again and get something else? Can you invoke and get himself? Like you play a Traveler and get a Traveler and get a Traveler. Did they fix that kind of bug? Because that could happen when you play this and you just get more of these. That's interesting. Because when you play it and you invoke, you have 3 choices. So interesting. Written in the Stars, draw a champion, reduce its cost by 1, and grant it +2/+2. So it's kind of like a buff to what is the Frodro? It's the Frodro card that you bring a champion, you add it to your hand, but it reduces the cost by 1 and it buffs it. So that's interesting. It's slightly, it's not really, I mean, it's a burst just like the other one, so it's pretty good. Depends how you want to put in that what deck you put this in. Meteor Shower, deal 4 damage to an enemy and 1 to another. Okay, so it's 5 damage for 5, which is fine. Yeah, so it's 5 damage for 5. You can do 4 damage to one unit and then like ping another one off or something, or just damage them. It's pretty nice. I thought Meteor Shower like might hit more, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. What is this? Celestial the Warrior is a 5-drop 5/5 challenger. Okay. Okay. It kind of looks like Kale a bit. Like it looks kind of like a combination of like Kale and Pantheon. Like looking at this thing. Yeah, look. Yeah, this is like Pantheon Spear. Yeah, it looks like a combination of Kale and Pantheon. But okay, it's a challenger with 5/5 horse. So it's just a 5/5 with challenger. That's pretty good. Just stat wise is good. Falling Comet, obliterate an enemy. Okay. It's a straight up 6-drop that just destroys it, it obliterates it. It's not like it just kills it. It obliterates it so it doesn't exist anymore. So the last breath effect doesn't work. So that's really good. That's really good. Especially if like you have something big, like you just want to get rid of something, just knock it out the way. It's really good. Oh, you know what I just realized? Nautilus is the only thing that can take on Aurelion Soul like 1-on-1. Like when Nautilus is like level, he can take on Aurelion Soul. It's weird. What is this? The Golden Sister, Lifesteal. When I'm summoned, summon the Silver Sister. Okay, what's the Silver Sister? The Silver Sister is drop elusive. Okay, so together they're about what? Stats. So together, yeah, they automatically summon it. So you get 2. Basically, you're getting 8, 6 in stats, Lifesteal and elusive for 6. It's pretty good. And that's Tulari and Lunari combined. You know, Cosmic Inspiration. If you behold a celestial card, grant allies everywhere +2/+2, refill your mana, your spell mana. Okay. Wait, when you say everywhere, does it include the deck? No, yeah, the deck, yeah, everywhere's the deck. Everywhere's the deck as well. Yeah, because it's the same thing with yeah, those buff cards they get +2 because they wherever they are. So yeah, so this is yeah, so it includes your deck. It's interesting, but you have to behold though for this to work. The Destroyer. Ooh. When I'm summoned, grant me +1/+0 for each celestial card you've played this game. And it's got spell shield, so it can be protected from someone trying to like destroy it. That's pretty nice. It's overwhelmed. So that's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty nice. Good 7/7 stats. Just good bodies and they have decent abilities, which is nice. Cosmic Rays. If you behold a celestial card, obliterate enemies with 3 or less power. Ooh. Ooh. This, I mean, most aggro decks should kill you before you get to 8 anyway, but this, I mean, tell you can get to 5. If you get to 5, and then you can probably play this. Because it's Celestial cards, so you have to save up to get to this. So if you get this, and it puts Celestial cards are random, so the chance of you getting this is really, really low. But this, I mean, this destroys all like a little bit of weak stuff. So that's actually pretty interesting that they actually put this out as a card. Interesting. What is this? The Immortal Fire. When I'm summoned, grant me +1/+1 for each celestial card you play this game. The first time I would die, fully heal me instead. Okay. Oh wait. The first time I would die, fully heal me instead. It's okay. I mean, it's elusive. The thing that makes this thing crazy is the fact that it's elusive. That's the like big upside of this thing because it's elusive. But besides that, it's not really that big of a deal. The elusive part is the part that like really bugs me. I mean, you can kill it and it'll come back, so that's also good as well. But then when it's summoned, so that actually works really well because when you summon it, it will actually get stronger for it dying as well. So it's really interesting. But it's not really that impressive. It's just because it's elusive. The elusive thing that makes this thing impressive. Supernova. If you behold a celestial card, obliterate 2 enemies. Okay, so it is slightly better than that 6-drop. Yeah, it's slightly better than Meteor. And obliterate 2 enemies. That's interesting. I think this expansion is gonna be like ridiculously strong. Living Legend, fill your hand with random fleeting celestial cards, refill your mana. Oh, so this is just you just going out all out then. This is yeah, you get a whole hand of fleeting celestial cards, just play it, and then it's time to fight. That's all this is. Kind of like a last ditch effort. And here it is, the Scourge. Wait, is that just Baron? I think this is just Baron. Hold up. Did they just made Baron and turned into a card and made into this? That's actually Baron. That is Baron. Look at the thing. Yeah, when I'm summoned, grant me +1/+0 for each celestial card you play this game. Attack, give all allies +2/+2 and overwhelm this round. Yeah, so this is just pretty cool. But yeah, that's definitely Baron though. That's Baron. This is a Baron buff. Yeah, like literally this is Baron. The Great Beyond. What is this? When I'm summoned, grant me +1 for each celestial card you play this game. I am a dragon. Okay, so it gets the dragon buff and it gets the Baron buff. I mean, it gets the dragon buff and the celestial buff, but it's still weaker than Aurelion Soul. The thing I find funny is the fact that this is the same strength as Aurelion Soul until he like levels up, which is pretty interesting. But he also levels up when Celestial's a player, so he can actually just kill Aurelion Soul. So this is gonna be interesting. This expansion is gonna be one of the most interesting expansions out. Yeah, I can't wait. This is going to be a very interesting expansion, seeing all this stuff coming out and all these new things. This is going to be crazy. But yeah, I can't wait to see how this is all done. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. All right, cool. So I can't wait for Aurelion Soul and see who's next after this. Cool.